Hi, I'm Mark and welcome to Mark, my astrology channel. If you're a subscriber, then thank you very much. If not, I'd appreciate if you wouldn't mind hitting the button at the end of the video. New astrological year and our first new moon. Now this new moon is the new moon of initiation because it's in Aries. It's time to get things started, get things going. And it happens to fall in your 9th house, Leo. Now this is the house of spiritual soul growth. This is a time when you need to step outside your daily routines and your mundane and look at something that can help you to grow and develop, something that's a bit more exciting. So there may be a little bit of restlessness for these first couple of weeks of the month while you try and work out what it is you need to do, whether it's starting a new project or doing something that you'll take in some learning, or maybe just going on a new adventure. Now, we have two other aspects that affect this new moon. We have Mercury and we have Chiron either side of this new moon. Now, Chiron will help you to overcome past fears and past wounds so that you can stand on your own two feet and be confident about who you are and where you're going. And with Mercury, it's good for communication, it's good for business things, and it's good for just sorting things out, sorting your life out. So it's a good time now to sort your life out, find something new that you're interested in, and then pursue that, overcoming any past difficulties. We have two other aspects that are affecting this day of the new moon. One is from Saturn. Now Saturn makes a square to the moon's nodes. Now Saturn's in that 7th house, so we've just said about how you need to get spontaneity and initiative, but Saturn will just keep that under control. Now Saturn will probably come in the shape of someone else, probably a partner or a close friend, family member, because Saturn sits in your 7th house. So someone may just keep you in control, calm you down, and make sure that you don't go too fast too quickly. Now Saturn making aspect to the nodes is across your 4th and 10th house, so this will involve the home and work, career, destiny and family, so it's a time to get a balance here between these two. Now Neptune also makes an aspect on this day, and it's a positive aspect to the moon's north node. Now the north node's in your career and destiny house, so this is a time to bring spirituality, to bring in creativity and imagination into either your career or your future path, so that you can utilise and make things more interesting for yourself. Things maybe have got a little bit humdrum over the last couple of years. Now you need to inject some energy and excitement into things. Saturn makes another aspect on the first. It's a conjunction with Juno. This is the asteroid, so it's a time when this aspect would require that you make some kind of long-term commitment. This would be to do with relationships. It's time to act more maturely and to take on your responsibilities. Then on the 4th, Mars is going to upset things a little bit because he comes into Saturn very quickly and wants to push things forward. But Saturn's like, whoa, whoa, hold back, hold back, hold back. You can't go too fast, you have to take things slowly. So if this energy comes in very quick and you find that you have excess energy, you need to channel it in some other direction, either into a project or some exercise, so that you don't get irritable or frustrated, because Mars is really going to push you for a couple of days. But we have good news on the 4th as well, because Jupiter makes a positive aspect to the moon's north node. So there could be an opportunity within your destined path or your career that opens a door. Whatever Jupiter touches, it brings opportunities and expansion. So this is a good time to look out for an advancement. On the 7th we have our major aspect of the year. This is the conjunction between Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces. Now they both have a vested interest in Pisces because Neptune rules and Jupiter's the co-ruler. So this is a very good position for these two. Now this doesn't happen very often. The last time it happened in Pisces was 1856, and this was a really good year. This was a year when we had 4 Nobel Prize winners born. This is a year when it was the birth of the blues music, and also there are other notable people born. To name a few, Nikola Tesla and George Bernard Shaw, Sigmund Freud. These are all people that changed the way we looked at things. and the way we dealt with things. Now, with this influence this year, it's a very creative, very imaginative influence. So it's going to create a lot of energy, a lot of positive energy, a lot of spiritual energy as well, and a lot of compassion and understanding between people. Now, there's going to be a kind of a cultural revolution. It's not like the hard aspects of the last few years when we had Saturn and Uranus involved. This is two planets that will work very gently together but still have a tremendous powerful impact, not only for the next 11 days when it's critical, but also for the rest of the year. Now, this is happening in your 8th house. This is a fantastic time for you to evolve and grow as a person. This is a time for self-mastery. This is a time to look into anything that you can learn by. It's also a good time for developing your intuition and your perception, because this will make it incredibly good with these two in the 8th house. And shared resources as well. This could be an ideal time. There could be some opportunities and some advancement, and even some tremendous benefits come through this aspect. Between the 7th and the 10th, Mercury makes 4 aspects. Now, Mercury's travelling through your 9th house, so this is going to affect your beliefs. This is going to affect what you understand to be right and understand to be wrong. Now, maybe a good time to discuss things. Your beliefs may have been changing over the last couple of years, so you need to probably put them to the test. But just be honest with people, be open with people, keep an open mind, and listen to what they say as well, because what you hear may affect how you change your beliefs going forward. And then on the 10th, Mercury moves out of your 9th house and into your 10th, so there'll be a bit more of a focus over the coming weeks on your destiny and career. On the 12th, we have the Sun making a positive aspect to Saturn, who's in that 7th house. This is an ideal time to get together with your partner or someone and really get things done, get all those jobs done that are hanging around. It's a great day for organising and achieving things. On the 14th is a day to chill out again, because Mars is coming to the end of the 7th house and is at 29 degrees, makes an aspect to the black moon Lilith, who's also at 29 degrees. So these are what we call anaretic planets. It means they're just about at the end of the sign and are ready to go into the next sign. So they're not functioning properly. They've not got their full energy. They've reduced capacity. So it's not a good day to make any firm decisions. Let the day pass. Let any issues that come up dwell for a while until this aspect is over, and then you can start to work with them. On the 16th, we have a full moon. Now, this full moon is in Libra, and it happens to fall in your 3rd house. So we've had a lot of excitement, a lot going on in the 9th house with the new moon, but now with the full moon, it's time to get things balanced. The Libra full moon is about achieving balance. It's about harmony in your life. So the 3rd house is getting all those tasks done, getting all those jobs done, all those emails written, all those forms filled out, getting things organised. This is what it's about. And it's about communicating with people as well. And it's about responding to what's happening around you in your local area. So this is a good time now for letting people know what you expect of them and asking what they expect of you, to try and work out who does what and what the expectations are, and then you can manage those expectations going forward. On Sunday the 17th is a good day to chill out, have some fun, relax and enjoy something that would interest you, either with family or friends, because Mercury makes a conjunction with Uranus, so your mind will be buzzing. You'll be ready to communicate and interact with people and share ideas and excitement. And also Venus makes a conjunction with Neptune, and this is a very artistic, creative aspect as well. And these two interact with each other, making a sextile. So it's a fantastic day for enjoying the arts or doing something creative. This is good because it puts you in a good mood, because on Monday you'll need to chill out because the Sun makes a square to Pluto, which is a difficult aspect because it can bring power struggles in, but you need to back off and avoid any kind of confrontation because both these planets are virtually 29 degrees, and this again makes them anoretic. We spoke earlier about Mars, so they're not functioning properly. They haven't got the power that they would have. They want to get into that next sign. So there's often confusion about, so it's not a good day to make decisions, and don't get involved in any silly confrontations. The Sun moves into Taurus on the 20th and into your 10th house. So the focus over the next month will be on career, destiny, and your public standing. The Sun makes an aspect on that day to the Black Moon Lilith, who's also moved into a different sign and house. She's moved into the 12th house and into Cancer. Now this aspect between these two is good because it will give you a chance to show off your talents. It will give you a chance to show what you can do in the 10th house arena. The other thing is, it will give you loads of charm and charisma, and you'll be able to charm your way into whatever area or project you want. But the other thing to do with this aspect is that the Black Moon's now going to be moving for your 12th house. So she will show you over the next year where you need to make changes in your life in preparation for the first house the year after. Now the other thing that's going on is Juno is also moving sign and house. Juno moves into Pisces, so this is fantastic. This is connected to relationships with your 8th house. So there could be some soul connection that comes in now to help you to grow and to increase your intuition and your positivity. Maybe that there's some kind of mystic or some kind of spiritual guru that comes along and teaches you things that you'll need to use in your life that will better your relationships and also your own understanding and perception of things. Between the 23rd and 27th, be very open to messages or signs that may come your way, because Mercury makes a conjunction with the Moon's North Node, and Venus makes a conjunction with Neptune. These two interact and make a sextile aspect to each other. So with this, it's a time that a soul union can happen. It could be a friend, it could be a colleague, a partner. It's hard to tell, but someone could come into your life and point you in the right direction, give you information perhaps that will point you in the right direction. But it's not necessarily a relationship, it could just be someone who's passing by. But keep your eyes and ears open. And then on the 29th we have an aspect between Jupiter and Pluto. Now this can bring in a creative transformation. So this could be part of the picture. With an eclipse happening on the 30th, there could be a lot of changes going on at this time. The new moon solar eclipse on the 30th is also in that 10th house of yours. So this is a time when you need to fasten your seatbelt and hang on tight, because anything could happen. The solar eclipse is conjunct Uranus. So Uranus is the planet of sudden change and unpredictability, so there's no telling what might happen. You could be changing direction, you could be taking on a new role, but the thing to watch for, because this eclipse is part of the Saroth 6 North series, is that you may be asked to take responsibility. You may be asked to take control of something. Also with this eclipse, it's renowned for having to deal with relationships or forming relationships with authority figures. Now being in Taurus, it's time now to take the bull by the horns, be bullish and be dedicated and push yourself forward. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this month's review. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and if you'd like to leave me a comment, I'll be glad to hear from you.